All right, I'm gonna dig into the vault for this one. About a month, it's been a few months actually. One of you guys and I were talking in the dining room in the back, and you hit me with a quote, man, and about knocked me off my chair. I loved it so much, and I've never stopped thinking about it. And it always applies to me, certainly, but it applies to every human being, I think, ever. And we talked about this recently, but I'm gonna get you the quote first. Let me give you this. All right, you ready? As I see, so I speak, and therefore I create. Let's apply that just to ourselves right now. As I see myself, so I speak of myself, and therefore I create myself. But we talked recently about, unfortunately, the way we often see ourselves or the way we think about ourselves and talk about ourselves, and that voice in our head that, tells us we're not good enough for this, or we're not smart enough, we're not good looking, we're not capable, we're not, people don't like us, all the negative things. We focus so much on those negative things, man, that we overlook. And I just had a text conversation with one of you this morning, early morning, that said that you were just now starting to see the good in yourself. And I had to remind you, my special friend here, that you've always had that good in you. And it's just now that you're able to start recognizing it. And it's always been there. It's never changed. It's not anything we did or said. Maybe we helped you start to, kind of think differently. But that didn't install the good in you. And you guys all have that. And I think I talked about it yesterday, that you guys just, man, you bring me alive. And you do that to so many people. You do that to your friends. You do that to certainly staff here, teachers. You guys have that in you, and you have a way to positively impact other people. But here's my question. How do you see yourself? And then how do you speak about yourself? And what are you creating? What are you creating? Are you creating a person that is uniquely just you, that offers something unique and special to this world? Or are you just another cookie cutter? Are you just another product of the same, right? Who are you in person? Who are you online? Are you trying to be somebody? Are you trying to be not you? Are you trying to create something different than what you are? Because I'm going to challenge you, man, the coolest thing in the world, the toughest and just hardest, most awesome thing to do is just be you. Just be you. Don't be that same kid, man. Don't post the same old nonsense that somebody else posts, and you're just trying to kind of fit in the same flow that everybody's in. Actually, there ain't no flow. We're talking cycles. Anytime you try to jump in with the same theme and the same thing that everybody else is doing, you're just putting yourself in a cycle. Break out, man. We're cycle breakers, dude. Be 100 with yourself. Honestly, you have every amazing quality possible to just be you. And there, as your world grows, as you age, and your sphere of friends and peers and influences grows, you're going to find out that there's always a place for you. It's just being young, you're limited to this small world, and you only are exposed to so many people. So it's hard, right? If you break apart from this small group, it's tough, because then you're an outsider, and that's not comfortable for any of us. I get that. I do very much get that. But man, if as you start to realize that the world needs you and not the same cookie cutter kid, cookie cutter person, you start to take some pride in yourself. And I told you guys I've only recently started to see that myself. It took me way too long, but I didn't have somebody telling me about this. You guys do. I mean, that's what we do here. That's what all the staff are trying to teach you. That's what your therapists, your teachers, all those people are trying to help you recognize the good in just you. Are you being authentically you? What does authentic mean? It means you're the only one. You're it. You're the original. Like, you are authentically real, 100. It's you. You're not the other kid. You're not the same kid that's doing the same stupid stuff and making the same choices and posting the same stuff online and all that. You are you. And you're amazing and beautiful and intelligent and smart and capable and all the things, because you're authentic. You're being you. And that's why people like you. I'm telling you that from my own personal experience in interacting with you guys, but I'm also telling you that as I talk with staff and your teachers and everything, and your friends, man. People enjoy you being you. So be authentic, keep it 100. Don't fall into a cycle. Do not fall into a cycle, because then you're the same thing, right? Just keeps going and going and going. and you never break out of it, and you have no control over your life at that point, but you have every ounce of control. You're in the driver's seat. You write the story, right? Talk about it all the time. So one more time. As I see myself, so then I will speak as myself and of myself. And therefore I create what? My authentic self, me, you, and what you have to offer, not what everybody else is doing. We got enough of everybody else in this world. We got plenty of the same. We want you and what you got to offer. So keep that in mind, man. See the positive. A lot of you guys have said that to me lately. Like, I can't see the good things in myself. Well, it's tough. I know. It's far easier to gather that list of negatives, but do the work. Do the work. Challenge yourself. Try to change your brain. Try to listen to other people. Try to see yourself through other people's eyes. All of that. It helps, I promise. And as you start to see yourself, man, you might start to change that little voice that goes on in your head. And then what happens? You break that cycle, baby. You break the cycle. And then you're you. You're you doing great things and helping people understand this exact same thing that I'm trying to tell you guys. So, man, it's tough, but it's nothing to us because we're cycle breakers, man. We're going to keep grinding this away. We're going to keep trying to see ourselves differently, speak of ourselves differently, change that inner dialogue, and then we're going to create new cycles. That's what we do. We break them and we make them. All the cycles. Let's get it.